So, hey guys, welcome back to Getting Sticky with Ricky. I'm Ricky, and thanks for tuning in to my first video of the week. It is Taco Tuesday, so thanks for joining. Hopefully you got to check out my Bloody Mary Eggs Benny that we made on Sunday. If you haven't, that's on you. I can't force you at home to make these recipes. You're watching, so obviously that says something. So I thank you, I appreciate it. But anyway, like I said, happy Taco Tuesday. Today's taco, I am actually going to be doing a surf and turf taco. Traditionally, with surf and turf, it's land meat and obviously ocean fish, ocean meat, whatever. Traditionally steak and some type of seafood. Lobster is mostly preferred, but I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a big lobster fan. Not that I'm not a big lobster fan, I just think it's overrated and overpriced. But that's just me. You know, I will screw up a lobster roll, like a lobster roll, or like a lobster ravioli. And usually the lobster ravioli is because of the sauce that comes with it. It's usually a good sauce. And usually with the lobster rolls, it's like the good sauce that's on the sandwich. I'm a sauce guy. I like it moist. So I'm avoiding lobster. I just think it's too expensive. I don't know. I don't get it. And I don't like cooking them fresh because they scream when you put them in the water. I know, they're really not screaming. It's like the air coming out of their shell, but it sounds like they're screaming and it's really morbid and I don't like it. You know, I went grocery shopping today and I was looking at everything and I was grocery shopping and I saw these lobsters in the tank and I said, how morbid is this? It's like, it would be like you go to the grocery store and seeing pens and picking out what cow you want for dinner or what pig you want or chicken. Like, I just think that's morbid. I love meat. I'm more pescatarian. I know, and I don't eat lobster. Don't ask. I'm bizarre. But anyway, I just don't want to know where my food's coming from. I don't even want to know how you harvested my vegetables because plants have feelings too. So I'm going to get in here. I'm going to show you what I have on the table. I already have some stuff working on the stove. Not working on the stove, just prepped on the stove because I didn't have enough room. So let's get a zoom in here and see what we got. Obviously, I told you we're doing surf and turf. So I got some steak and I got some shrimp. Salt and pepper for seasoning. Thyme. We're going to be cooking our steak in some horseradish. We're cooking our shrimp in some lime juice. We got some asparagus here, our taco shells. Heavy whipping cream and some parmesan. Rosemary. And EVOO because we're going to get the shrimp moist. We may not need that. I don't know. I'm kind of just throwing this all together on a whim. Not really on a whim. I had this plan, but I really didn't have a plan. Get it? Like, I knew what I was making. I just hadn't prepared myself. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Let's do it. Okay. I'm going to take you over to the stove now, show you what I got on there, and we're just going to get working on this. Okay, so first thing is first. See this pot? 3 red potatoes in here, all peeled and diced into nice cube-sized bites, like this. It's like this. I kind of want them like I want them bitey when I go to bite into my taco. With 3 cloves of garlic that I've minced. To get this start cooking now, we're going to put that on medium. As we zoom out here, we'll leave that be for now. Okay, welcome to the rest of the stove. This pan over here is for our taco shells. This pot in the back right here with water is for the asparagus. We're actually going to turn that water on now. I have already salted it. There's a lot of things going on here right now. Okay, this pot right here, this pan right here, is where we're actually going to be cooking everything else in. Our steak, our shrimp, and our sauce for the tacos. We're going to get this turned on medium and hot because we're going to actually cook our steak first. I put a lid on that potato pan over there because I don't want any boiling over in case I get sidetracked by everything else going on here. We use a little bit of EVOO on the bottom here, and we're going to throw our steak in. Salt. Pepper, tablespoon of horseradish. Just stir that around. For your steak, when you're cooking your steak, you can cook this to your own doneness, however you want to do it. I like mine medium rare. I actually like mine raw. I would have been okay eating it without actually putting it in that pan. So you cook your steak to your own liking, however you want to do it. Because we're going to cook this and then we're going to move this to the side and start cooking the rest of our stuff in there. You do you, boo. Daddy's just here to show you the concept and some measurements. You can modify this shit however you want. Normally I like to cook my steak in butter, but I'm not gonna. I'm trying to shed a couple pounds back fat here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to cut out all the obnoxious fats that I can as we make a cream sauce for our tacos. We are going to be throwing this in our sauce as it's cooking, so because I like mine rare, I'm going to take mine out now. If you want yours more well done, go right ahead, keep it cooking. But this is what I'm doing for now, okay? Deal with it, people. So while we still got a hot pan here, throw in some lime juice. Now, throw your shrimp in. Some salt, pepper. We've cooked shrimp plenty of times. I know, I just did shrimp and grits earlier in this month. I know I don't want to talk about it. I already told you how I feel about lobster. Let them cook. Okay. Look, our asparagus water is starting to boil. So, does everybody remember what we said about asparagus? Once the water starts boiling and you add your salt, I added the salt beforehand, I know. Add your asparagus. And let it cook for 7 minutes once it starts returning to boil. These shrimp are fully cooked. Since the shrimp are fully cooked, I'm going to take them now and just drain them and add them to the steak. Take this pan and you're going to drain it. Get rid of those juices. I'm going to add a pint of heavy cream, 3 tablespoons of the diced rosemary, pinch of salt, half a tablespoon of pepper. Give this a stir, and we're just going to wait till this starts steaming up, and then we're going to start slowly adding our Parmesan cheese. So we're getting some steaming from our heavy cream now. We'll add a handful of Parmesan cheese. Give that a good stir. To another half handful of cheese. Now, let's add our surf and turf into there. My ratio of surf to turf is a bit off. Should have got more turf. Should have got more surf. Use the rest of that bag of cheese now. See how these babies are looking. Slotted spoon. We're perfect. I have now added my asparagus to my surf and turf cream mixture. I'll let that sit. Now let's add the potatoes after they've been drained. It's like one pot meal. Now is when you give a few shakes of thyme up on this bitch. Alright, turn this down to a low simmer now. Just gonna let this sit. Let this sit for a few minutes with it on low simmer. That way it finishes thickening up, and then we'll put our tacos together. Okay, so I heated up my 3 corn tortillas on the stove top just to get some, flexibility in them so they don't break. So let's surf and turf these babies. Some potatoes. Make sure you get some steak, some asparagus. Okay, so surf and turf tacos. I don't think it really turned out the way that I planned. I don't think they turned out the way. They don't look the way that I really wanted them to. I really don't feel like I should have thrown everything together in that pot like I did. I think I just kind of rushed it and overthought it and just did it. I think if I just kept my sauce separate and put my steak and shrimp on there, it would totally turn out different. So I might do a redemption video on this because I'm really not happy with the way that they look. Let's try them out though. Let's see what they taste like. Oh. Look. They're delicious. No, but everything's good. Flavor's there. I'm not mad. Well, I am mad the way they don't look pretty. But I can't win them all, can I? It just doesn't look the way I wanted it to, so I apologize. Don't tell your friends about this one. Don't share this video. If you're going to share any video, don't share this one. But, alright, thanks for tuning in. Sorry Taco Tuesday was a bummer. This doesn't look pretty. Like, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't look it's not aesthetically pleasing on the eyes. That's just me. Alright, I love you, friends. I'll talk to you Sunday. Have a blessed one.